guys, welcome back. My name is Christine and we are here on Tina Lois channel. So today I went for shopping and I'm going to organize part of what I bought. And before I do that, because it's late, it's already 7 and I need to make supper before I do the organizing. So welcome and let's do this together. Today's supper, we are going to have egg curry with rice. And to start with, I always put oil on the pan first for it to heat before putting my onions. So for my ingredients, I have dania stems, blended tomato, onions that are already chopped, and dania leaves. Yes. Dania is coriander. Then I have my boiled eggs that have already been removed the shell. I have my curry powder. That's why it's called egg curry. So you need to have a curry powder plus salt and plus maziwa mala. For maziwa mala substitute, you can use plain yogurt. But for me, I use maziwa mala. So after the oil, I'm going to put the onions. I cook them till they soften and brown, golden. They become golden brown. Yeah, so let's continue with this. I had already made my white rice, boiled my white rice, as you can see, and it's ready here. I did that so that I can just prepare the egg curry faster as the rice cools down because of the kids. So on my next stove, I'm going to use it to make some cabbage, to fry cabbage. And for the cabbage, I'm going to use just onion, tomatoes, and chicken cubes. Is it called chicken cubes? Royco cubes. Yes, with chicken flavor. That's it. Our onions are now cooked, and I'm putting in garlic, pounded garlic, for it to cook with the onions before I put any other thing. Next, I will put a teaspoon of curry powder in the onions. Then stir for it to cook. I will add salt to my taste. I'm not measuring salt. I'm just using my eyes to figure out that it is enough. So I am also going to use cumin seeds because I don't have cumin powder. So I'm putting a little cumin seeds in in the onion mixture to cook. So those are the only spices that I'm using. So I will stir until it is well mixed. Then I'm going to add my blended tomatoes. If you don't have a blender, you can put your tomatoes in hot water, then peel the outer cover, then pound them in your mortar. Yeah, is it pounding? Then use your mortar to soften them, to pound them, to make a paste of it. Don't use tomatoes with the covers. Yes. So on the other side, I am putting tomatoes that are cut, not blended tomatoes, but tomatoes that are sliced in my sufuria, in my pot that I'm going to use to make cabbage. I will cook the other tomatoes until they soften before putting my cabbage. In my cabbage, I will put these Royco cubes that are chicken flavored. I love them so much. Most of my food, these are the cubes that I use in most of my foods. Yes, but for the egg curry, I'm not going to use any cubes, any Royco cubes or any Royco powder. So after the tomatoes are boiled, please leave your tomatoes to boil until it starts thickening. Yes, leave it to boil, leave it to cook well. Yes, just let it cook until it starts thickening. As the tomatoes continue to cook, let us make our cabbage. I am adding cabbage in my sufuria, in my pot rather. Then I will stir it well so that it can mix thoroughly with the tomatoes. I am now adding the coriander stems in my egg curry pot and mix it well. Yes, I'm mixing it well so that the aroma can be heard in every part of the soup. So next I'm going to add my maziwa mala. As I told you, you can use maziwa mala or plain yogurt. Yeah, plain yogurt. Don't use flavored yogurt. So just add enough according to the number of eggs that you are going to use. Yeah, just add enough. After adding the maziwa mala, I will let it cook. And please test if the salt is enough. Yes, don't cook with less salt. Test if the salt is enough as per your liking, and leave it to boil. Leave it to cook, to boil. Yeah, just leave it to cook for like 5 minutes. As the mala continues to boil, I'm going to clear my my sink. The little dishes that I've used while I started cooking, I am just going to wash them and get them out of the sink, so that after supper my daughter will not have so many utensils to wash. She's the one who washes utensils after we've had supper. Yeah, that is her work. So I don't want her to have a lot of dishes in the sink. Back to our pot, you can see that it is now ready to, and we are adding now our eggs. I am using 9 eggs because we are a family of 4. Yes, and my twins also eat. They really love these eggs. Compared to fried eggs, the ones that we fry with onions and tomatoes for ugali. Yeah, they really love this. So on the other side, I have this shopping down here that I want to start organizing as the eggs cook. So let's start with the tomatoes. As usual, I'm going to use my vinegar to clean my groceries. I did not get enough groceries today because I didn't have time to go to the market. So I only bought tomatoes, a couple of hohos, carrots, and potatoes with onions. So tomorrow I'm going to find time and go to the market so that I can purchase the other groceries. I don't like running up and down looking for groceries or looking for onions, looking for whatever I need to cook for the day. I just like planning myself for the whole month, or if not the whole month, at least for 3 weeks before going to the mama mbogas for nyanya or kitungu. Yes, that's how I operate. For the smokies, I'm going to use the cling film to wrap them. I am wrapping as per the number of smokies that we eat, that is per breakfast. So I wrap per pack and put them in a container so that when we want to eat smokies that day, I just take out 1 wrap of the smokies and wrap them and put in a microwave. I always make my smokies in a microwave or in the oven, but I only use the oven when I'm making roast potatoes. So when the roast potatoes are almost ready, I put the smokies on top for just a few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes. But normally I just use our microwave. I microwave the smokies for like 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes, and they are ready to be eaten. Yes. So I am not forgetting to check on the eggs. I don't want them to burn, so I'm just checking if they are ready. And as you can see, they are ready, and the soup is very thick. And because this pan that I'm using is very heavy, I always put off the fire before the soup is done completely. The food is out of soup completely, so I put off the fire and just cover it so that it can continue steaming. If you leave it if you leave the fire for long, you will eat food without any soup, and the kids will suffer. Yeah, you know, kids cannot eat food without soup. I had cleaned my fridge yesterday because I knew today I will start restocking it with some groceries and foods. Tomorrow I will be boiling my cereals and some of the beef or meat that I use for the month, and also my freezer is clean. So if before you start a month, please make sure your fridge is clean before you restock it. Kindly make sure your fridge is clean, very clean, before you restock it for the month. And it's always also good to clean your fridge at least twice a month. Okay, after thorough cleaning it monthly, then after 2 weeks, just check it out, remove anything if it is spoiled, and I am putting these carrots in these Ziploc bags for storage. Let me tell you something. I really love these Ziploc bags. The last time I bought carrots in this house was, I think, 2.5 months ago. I bought a lot of carrots and I used these bags. They stayed for 2.5 months without even getting spoiled. They were very crunchy as per last week. I use these drawers, these cabinets, to store my food that cannot fit in the containers. So I always make sure that the remaining packets, the packets that are left before purchasing other packets, are put on the top, so that when we start using them, we start with the top packets. As you can see, I was left with 1 packet of mandazi flour and 1 packet of pancake flour. Yes, I buy pancake flour separately. the same pancake flour, I use it for baking cakes and other things. So those, because I bought other new packets, I just placed them on top so that when I want to make mandazi and pancakes, I will use those packets for last month first. I'm now refilling my cereal jars. So this is rice that I've just refilled. And I'm also going to refill the others. I still have spaghettis, pasta here. So this other jar is for cereals. Can you believe it? My kids do not eat cereals mixed with milk. They prefer eating these cereals as snack. Even Weetabix, they don't eat Weetabix mixed with milk. Please comment down below. Do your kids love cereals mixed with milk? Or do they love any food that is mixed with so many things and looks like uji or just mud or whatever? My kids do not like cereals mixed with milk. Please let me know if your kids also love cereals without milk. The other two empty containers you can see, one is for popcorns and another one is for groundnuts. And the cereal, my friend who gets me cereals has not brought yet. I have ordered, but she hasn't brought them yet. So I'm just going to restock those containers when she delivers them to my house tomorrow. So this is where I keep my cleaning products, and I'm going to just arrange some of those that I bought. I store them here, and when I want to use them, I just come here and pick whatever I want to use. But for the tissues, we always make sure that the two toilets have a tissue when it is filled up. Yes. So back to our meal for today. So it is ready, and I'm just going to put in some coriander leaves and warm the cabbage so that I can serve. If you have watched till this far, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate, and thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for those who are joining us for the first time. Please, if you haven't subscribed, kindly do so. If you haven't hit the notification bell, please hit so that when I post a new video, you will be notified. Please, and please like the video, share if you can, and comment down below. Let me get your comments. Let me read what you think about this video. Let me see your likes so that we can grow this channel. We are really growing, and I'm so happy about that. As the Swahili says, pole pole ndio mwendo, and we will get there. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for those who are joining my family. I really love you all and I appreciate. May God bless you all. Please do subscribe if you haven't. Share to your friend if she likes the video, or if he likes the video, let her subscribe. Barikiwa sana and may God bless you once more.